it's Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. Today's battle is on the Muravanka map, and we've got Bandito Jr. from 1AR clan in the Object 907. It's a tier 10 clan rewards vehicle, based on the Object 140, but slightly different armour layout and 1 degree less of gun depression compared to the 140. But, it's a preferred medium tank in Clan Wars. Let's see how it works in a random battle and how Bandito Jr. plays it. Right, he's taking a fairly aggressive position here. I've got to say, there's no light tanks in the game, so I'm sort of doing a bit of scouting here. And right, first tank spotted. Gonzalo, the British medium tank, or heavy tank I think it actually might be. Anyway, set him on fire and he's been taken out of the game. So first kill left to Bandito. And look, we've got an Arty Scout. So obviously he was told there's no light tanks in this game. You need to go and do a forward scout run. And that's one of the weirdest things you've seen in the game. And he's probably said, yeah, if this is just fire a shot just to show that we've done something, and I don't think it's going to last too long. In fact, there he gets taken out. So that's the first bit of weirdness for this battle. Hopefully the last, well, I should say hopefully, but yeah. Let's see how this battle plays out. Alright, now he's in a bush at the moment and he's managed to spot a leopard one without getting spotted himself. So let's see what goes on here. Now I'd also note, apart from this leopard one, there's no sign of the enemy pushing up. They've got fair bit of numbers in the magic forest there, or heading in there, but not much on this line, so Bandito Jr. can take advantage of this one. Let's just call him Junior from now on. So he knows that leopard one is there. Is there anything else that he can see? Did he get spotted then? No, he didn't. Well, okay, so now he spotted a Panzer 07RH, and he did get spotted, so it'd be by that tank. And looks like the Panzer is coming back. And there's the Leopard 1 running away, so... And, oh, it's got some arty action from the back line there. So Junior pumps in some blind shots into where he thinks that came from. See if that adds up to his score at the end. But no kill. But also no real sign of any splash. Oh, there goes that Panzer. So he managed to get another shot into him. And also pick up some stick damage there. So doing pretty well here. Their team hit points about the same. They've got 2 tanks in the bag so far, and here he can push in on this level 1 pretty safely. In fact, he can go for the ram here and get a bit of damage there. Nicely done. One more shot and that leopard is gone. And only taken a small amount of damage there. He bounced in coming around from a tortoise, but the tortoise second shot fails to do any damage too, so this is where, you know, the 907 strength comes out. The armour layout is just a bit unfamiliar to a lot of players and can bounce some pretty remarkable shots. But now that tortoise has to face a different direction, so you're going to get the chance to put some silent shots in and work him down. He's turning around. Can you get a shot? No, he's sort of covered there, but what other targets are around? Jigsaw managed to do a bit of damage to the Charpentier 4, and he gets taken out then by the tortoise. So this is where Bandito Jr. Let's got to call him Junior, can basically make the most of his position. He'll be undercover here largely, and this tortoise 2 more shots and he's gone. And he can certainly outturn him, no problem. Just needs to penetrate, but he's using his standards around here, so doing pretty well. Most people expect you to be using full gold loadout, but he doesn't really need to, because this is a tier 8 to tier 10 game, so there's only a handful of tier 10s in the game. So for most of the time he's going to only use his standard rounds, and there you go, another round hitting his tracks first, and then the next one coming in missing, and that G-Saw gets taken out as he tries to run away. So Junior's already up to 4.6k, and he's got another 1.6 of assisted damage. And now here is the M48 pattern, one of the tier 10s, and he gets taken out. And now it's Pantera ahead. He'll switch to his premium rounds here. He's just looking for the arty. Could be in the corner, but the one was definitely on this line unless he's run away. But they've pretty much pushed the enemy into the corner of the map here. And the arty must have gone down the corner as well, so this is basically now just going to be a bit of a farming fest. All these tanks will be facing different directions. Most of them won't be paying attention to Junior. Now there's one of the arties. Oh, in fact, one of them's dead already, so yeah, that's the only arty left. Can he finish him off? Have to get relatively close because he's not going to fire again for another 40 seconds, so let's focus. The Conway is more important tank to get rid of. And the Conway, again, not looking at even Junior. So he's got the GW target here, and he's switching to standard rounds. Goes for a bit of a ram, which tracks himself, and one more shot and he gets the kill. So now over 6k of damage, so it's tracking really well here. He's having to switch back to his premium rounds here to deal with this tier 9. And can he get another shot in? He's just got a pixel shot here. No, he doesn't get the kill there, and unfortunately, but that's the last tank in the game. Let's go and look at the detail, see how that blown shot's turned out. Well, I've got to say, Junior told me he felt it seemed like a normal game, but he's got some good results here. So let's go through that. So 5 kills, just missed out on the top gun, 6.6k of direct damage, and another 1900 of assisted, so 8.6k of combined. And that's given him the high caliber award, the Confederate award, and the Ace Tanker Mastery badge. So what was the team performance then? So finished on top with 1271 base, which for a tier 10, and interestingly for the 907 as a reward vehicle, pretty reasonable level for an Ace Tanker Mastery badge. Now, quite a few of the tier 10 reward tanks have got a higher level, but I think he just squeaked in there with the 90, but finished well on top, and the damage there is at least 3 times, or pretty close to 3 times the next best tank. But the Panther 2 there as a tier 8 obviously made the most of it, and came in second overall, even with not having the most damage. And that's what you can do in a tier 10 game where you're a tier 8, by damaging high tier tanks. The enemy team, the Cobra that we didn't see, did the most damage. That would have been in the Magic Forest, I would say. And he's finished on top, but otherwise not an outstanding game for the rest of the team. All right, what does it look like from a personal position? Well, I guess being top tier in a tier 8, tier 10 game, it helped a great deal because he didn't have to run a full premium loadout. So he ended up firing 29 shots, and I guess one of the other characteristics I didn't really mention, the 907, one of its value points is the DPM. It's got just over 5 seconds between rounds, so you can pump out a lot of rounds in a standard game. 22 hits and 20 of those penetrated. Cost-wise, he did have personal reserves running as well as battle payments from the clan. Gave a nice level of income, and by balancing his costs, he's ended up with a very tidy profit for a tier 10 of 77,000. So great result there. Anyway, it was a great result for Bandito Jr. Jr. does pump out these games. He was on a bit of a roll at the time. We've got some more good games from him to come, but certainly I hope you appreciated it. And if you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, it's something I'd like you to do. A lot more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.